Great, so you installed one program that won't show up anywhere. You can't select it as your default by default. Many programs these days do that. They ask you, hey, do you want this to be your new default? Like Chrome and Edge. Though Edge will keep reminding you of the ability to be your default browser, even if you don't want it to. Back in the day before, there was another way. It was more complicated, but it's still possible, and I'm going to show you how. Any program you have on your computer, be it Discord, or your browser, or foobar, or WhatsApp, they all launch file types, specific file types to their program. For example, here's a text file. This text file, if I click it, will open in a text editor, in this case Notepad. See? This is only possible because the .txt file extension is associated with the Notepad program. Now, every program that you have and every file that you have is associated, and there are settings to change that. If you go to, first of all, if you go to your settings and then type default apps, you get this, a small list of certain category-esque programs like email and maps and music player and photo viewer and video player and web browser. This is all they give you here. You can, of course, go here and choose a program for each and every file type, though I warn you, there is a lot. Like, a lot. So if you want to go in here, and there's no search bar either, you have to like literally scroll down to find your file type. Good thing they're sorted alphabetically though, so there's that. For example, here you have MKV files, which is a video file, which will open in this media player that I chose. Now that I'm at it, I might as well change this one too. Notice how it doesn't let you choose though. They removed the option for look in your PC for more programs, which is why we're going to do it a different way. I'm going to go and look at my totally legally acquired Ford versus Ferrari movie. And as you can see, the icon is the same as the media player I just showed you. So I'm going to right click it, go to properties, and then you see here opens with, and you click on change. And then it pops up with a list like this. Now you can already see there's more options here than there was in the Windows settings, but you can go even further, click on more apps. Oh my god, look at this. Now you get all kinds of apps that don't even relate to media files like movies at all. Like, I don't know why you would want to open a video file inside of WhatsApp for some reason. That's a possibility. Though, look at the very bottom, it says look for another app on this PC. You click it, and then you get a file browser like this. It doesn't matter where it defaults to. What's important is you have this file browser. Now, you want to look for whatever executable your program has. So if it's 7-zip, then you go to 7-zip's installation folder and you choose this one. It's called FM because that's short for file manager. And this is the actual thing. Not this, and not this, and not this. This one. For, I don't know, Chrome. Maybe you want to open a PDF file inside of Chrome. So you're gonna go to your browser. In my case, it's not Chrome, it's Vivaldi. Same shit. So you go to wherever you install Vivaldi. In my case, it's here, I believe. Okay, it's not here, it's here. Okay, it's not there either. Great, so you don't know where it is. How are you gonna find out? Well, there's two ways to do it. One way is to open up your task manager, look at your program, and then right click, and then go to open file location. If it's grayed out like this, use the little arrow and click on one of them, and then it works. There you go. Now you see it's in F and under program files, which I didn't know. Now I do. And look, it even highlights the right file that you need to choose. But I don't like this way. I prefer a much easier way, which is to go to your Windows search thing, type in the program name, like this, and then on this right side it says open file location, and you do that, and it comes up with this huge list of all kinds of programs that it like categorized, or well, in my way it put it here, which is what this is in file terms. And then you go to this shortcut and you right click open file location again, and there you go, back to the file. So you want to copy this URL, this file URL, by clicking on any empty space here. This will highlight, and then you either Control-C or right click and copy. This can be closed now. And then you still have this open, right? The open with file browser. You just go up here and paste the same URL that you just copied and hit enter. And look at that. And now you choose this and you hit OK. And then the file that you highlighted, all files with the same ending, in this case MKV, will now open using this new program that you chose. I'm not gonna hit OK because I don't want my video files to open in my browser. I'd much rather they open inside of MKV, inside of mpv.net, which is a video player that I prefer using over VLC now these days. But yeah, that's what you can do. Same of course goes for any audio files. If you take an audio file and right click and go to properties, go to change, and say your thing doesn't show up here, you just click on more apps, you just click on look for another one, and then you look for the installation of your program by either opening it and looking in Task Manager, or searching up the program and clicking on open file location twice inside the new one as well, which I think is a lot easier. There you go. This is how to set a program as your new default. Hope that helped.